Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another video from T.W White Sons. So here we have a little MX-5 1.8 Venture Roadster Coupe. This is presented in deep crystal blue. It's at about 45,000 miles and it was taken in part exchange a couple of days ago against one of our ND, so the current shape MX-5s. Now I've got a little bit of history with this car because this car was the first car T.W White Sons sold after the lockdown, when we started doing, was it contactless collections and drop-offs. So I was actually one of the first people to come back to work during the lockdown period, and this was the first car that I'd sold, and I believe it was the first car in the company that was sold. So it was sold in May 2020, and after we'd sort of adjusted to this sort of contactless purchasing experience. It's got a good service history, which I'll share with you. And when we took it in part exchange, we did put it through the workshop because it hadn't been seen by us since 2020. So we wanted to see what it was like, because sometimes the reconditioning costs of these kind of outweigh the sort of justification of reselling them, because we have to prepare these cars to a high standard, so they have the Mazda extended warranty. But we put it through the workshop and it was all very, very good indeed. They haven't done many miles, to be honest, since we sold it to them. And for good measure, which a lot of places don't do and end up having the cars coming back and customers getting quite upset, is we've cleaned out the drain tubes. So you've got to strip out a bit of the interior, clean out these drain tubes. Really, they're a maintenance item. They should be done every now and again. It all depends on, you know, whether you garage your car or keep it near trees, or, you know, any sort of other debris that can fill them up, and then it causes water ingress into the car. So this car, it didn't have any water ingress, but we've done it for good measure. The workshop must have been quiet that day. Anyway, let's go in the boot and then we'll get in the car. Obviously the car is currently being shown to you with the hood or roof down position. There's your boot. Now, relatively speaking, that's a very good sized boot. It doesn't have a spare wheel. It'd be difficult to keep one in here, or if you had a space saver and you were to take one of the full size wheels off, it won't actually fit in there and you have to put it on the seat. So the pump, I think, is a perfect thing, and obviously you get roadside assistance for a year, and I think everyone should have roadside assistance, and that will rescue you. Now, MX-5 NC, so the Mark III's normally rust around here. There's no rust around there. It's all very good. Paintwork's in good shape. You've got parking sensors as well. Now, the real advantage that this has over the ND, so the current shape, is when this mechanical roof is down, you still have the open back motoring experience. Where the ND, you've got this sort of, it's almost like having a big sunroof. So I prefer the NC for that. If a convertible should have the open back, it definitely changes the complete dynamic, which is why a lot of people go for the soft top. Yeah, I don't think this car should have had a mechanical roof. I don't think you really need it, but I know some of the other cars did, so I think Mazda sort of joined the party. Right, so I'm going to show you what the hood looks like up. I'm going to start the car for that. Got two keys with the car, and it's very easy. You've just got a button. Do you see these buttons here? So look, I'm just going to press this button and hold the phone out here so you can see. Look at that. And you're probably thinking, oh, it's something to go wrong. We never have these go wrong, and we really don't. And there's just one thing to do there, the catch there. So the only time you can get things out of sync, sometimes people will leave things on the back here, so when it goes to fold down, it puts it out of sync and then it needs resyncing. But then that's a silly thing to do, and I shouldn't imagine many people are going to put things on the back there or forget that they've put them there. Okay, so there you go. Look, that car looks very handsome. Whether the roof be up or down. Now, if you're looking at these, they normally suffer from bubbling on this lid cover, but this one is very good. You'd kind of expect to see bubbling, but there is none, so that's a bonus. It's got the stone leather seats, being the Venture model, so based on 1.8, but it's got the sport wheels, which are anthracite. It's got the sat-nav, Bluetooth, and the stone leather interior with the heated seats. So really nice, pretty spec. If you ask my opinion, 2 litre versus 1.8 really wouldn't bother me at all. Both excellent. I always find that the smaller engines are a bit more revvy, so a bit more fun to drive. You know, you don't expect this car to be, you know, lightning quick, but these are really well balanced. And if you were a competent, not competent, but quite a skilled person who you know is accustomed to go around a racetrack or circuit, you'll find because of the handling of these cars, you'll be able to outperform a lot of cars that are a lot more powerful and a lot quicker in a straight line. But yeah, 1.8 2 litre wouldn't bother me. The 1.8s have a 5-speed gearbox, which apparently is stronger. This is what I've been told, because we supply the parts for the Caterham 7 race team, and they use MX-5 gearboxes, but they only use the 5-speed. So read into that as you wish. But we don't really have any mechanical problems with these cars. So this car came from Lodge Garage, which is near Bicester Village. I actually know the person who owns that garage. He actually used to work for Mazda UK, very nice gentleman. So that it was supplied there in 14, serviced a year later, a year after that, so 15, 16, 17, 19, okay, but some very few miles between. 19 again, and then it made it over to T.W White Weybridge. We serviced it at 30, then Croydon at 32, and then us again at 42, which we've just done. Okay, yeah, very nice. You've got heated seats, 5 stage heated seats, air conditioning, climate control, little trip computer here, cruise control, because that was normally only on the 2 litre models, so that was good. Maybe this is a 2 litre. Is this a 2 litre? No, this is a 1.8, but because it's a late one, you've got the traction control as well, and the cruise control. So you've got your sat-nav here. I think this is like an Alpine system from memory. All right, find address, and off you go. Yeah, and then you've got your telephone, Bluetooth. You've got the microphone here. Oh, look. I did sort of lie about the mileage. It's actually on 42,476 miles. So really lovely miles. I often say if I didn't have, I've managed to collect a few cars over the last 20 years. If I had some space, I'd like an MX-5. I really would. I think they're fantastic little cars. But I'd have to sell something to make room for it. So this is a very nice spec, very pretty car. Very good history. I don't. I say it's like being reunited after 4 years. I remember delivering this to sort of the Croydon Purley Way area back in lockdown. I can't believe it was like 4 years ago. It feels like yesterday. But yeah, very lovely little car. It'll come with a year's Mazda warranty. I don't think I might have mentioned that earlier, with a year's roadside assistance and MOT insurance for the first year. It'll come with a minimum of 11 months MOT. It's a part of the new standards. Okay, and we'll give it a good clean. There's a couple of alloy wheels I'm going to have refurbished, because they're just a few light scratches on the near side, which is inevitable. So we'll do that. Now we've got warranty extension facilities, delivery facilities, great finance facilities. Please just inquire, and we'll give you the details of that. Did I say warranty extension? Yes. And I can take more photos, videos, and supply of any information that you require on this car that perhaps I haven't covered. And we're a 7-day-a-week business, and we really are here to help. Should you want to inquire outside business hours, no problem. Just you can even pick up the phone, leave a voicemail. We actually get notified of them. We can give you a call back, or drop us an email. We're more than happy to respond. Okay. Part exchange is very welcome. We do pride ourselves on, you know, wanting your part exchange, and considering all makes and models. Or no, we want all makes and models. So I know you're heavily encouraged to punch your reg number in and do all those things, but do all that and get in touch with us, and let's see what we can do. Okay, so other than thank you for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and please do check out our reviews, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Bye bye.